ready for our star, Bluent, who is going to take us through exciting release wave 2 updates on the Power Apps. These updates bring a host of a new capabilities and enhancement designed to empower the makers, streamline app development, and elevate the user experience. Whether you are building the low-code solution or managing the enterprise scale apps, Bluent will highlight the key feature you won't want to miss it. What do you, Bluent?
Thank you very much, and welcome everyone to the July edition of the Power Collab. Today we're talking about the highlights about Power Apps which have been released by Microsoft a few days ago, and we're highlighting the top 5, which you can also read then in the documentation that Microsoft has released. So number 1 is you can now toggle off the sync offline for databases with servers, and previously that's a feature which already exists, but you can only turn it off and turn it on. But now you have also the feature in the future that you can also use it only with Wi-Fi. So previously it was only on mobile and Wi-Fi. Now, if you only want to do the sync because it can be a little bit costly for your mobile, then you can also turn it off, and then you can only sync it with Wi-Fi only. First preview will come soon in September, so we are close to it. And Microsoft said that the general availability will be around November this year. The second one is about streamlined header navigation to work more efficiently. And let's have a look on how this looks like. So in that case, let's also make this a little bit bigger. You can see now that you will have a more clean look of all of these kind of things. So less colors, more a unified look and feel of that. Also the same with the menu as well. And this will also come in October. It's already in preview, so you can test it out, but it will be in GA in October. The third one comes in handy with the fourth one. That's why I'm showing both. So let's have a look there. So enhanced experience with form filling with Copilot and fill forms faster with Smart Paste. So in that case, what's happening if you have a model-driven app, and if you're already there, you see that already some kind in your production environment. So that's what I have been told a couple of days ago. So that smart filling is there. So what does that mean? What does it do? So it does help you if you copy text or pictures or whatever else from somewhere else and just drop it into your model-driven app or a CRM environment, which is also possible, which of course it's also using the same, then you will see that there's everything that it can fill automatically. Let's have a look on how this looks like. So for example, this would be a new form with a new customer, and when you just either decide Copilot to fill it in, you just make smart paste on that, and then it automatically drops in all that fields. And if you're happy with all that, then you can either accept all suggestions or clear all suggestions. Let's see how this feature will really work out then in the future. And last but not least, this is also an interesting one because as a long year consultant in the field, I knew that having charge in the CRM over data was always a topic, to visualize everything. Now you can just do this with Copilot as well. So what does it mean? So previously you just worked on a formula, how to visualize it with charts, for example, and let's have also a visualization here as well. So now you do have a button there, a button which is just simply called visualize. And then it just brings up exactly what we just know from the past if you're working with CRM. So it comes up, and this was then more or less what you had to configure manually. Now it comes up with Copilot, and you just don't need to do anything. The only thing what you just need to do is you just need to use natural language to describe how you want to have it visualized. Same as well if you go a little bit down. There's another example that you can put in everything, for example, trend of orders created in this fiscal year, and then it will just create you that kind of a chart. And you can also use natural language either to change the appearance or to accept it, and based on that that will also be a help, because I remember from my past that it wasn't always a joy to go all that kind of data and create that. So, and Microsoft says this will be available in October, and it's already in preview, so it can be tested. So it has really a long term of testing. And these are the exciting Power Apps 2025 Release Wave 2 updates. And back to you, Ambesh.
Thank you so much, Bluent. I'm pretty sure the 2 months, October and November, is going to be really crazy months to get a lot of things on the Power Apps. Thank you again.